Hola. Hey, guys. Hello. Hold on. I can barely see the chat. Hey, Anna. Oh, Jesus. Hey, everybody. Hi. It's been a minute. Hold on, let me finish saging these cards. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Siri. Welcome. Oh, child. Okay. So, a few updates. I had a really rough, energetic week last week, so that's why it wasn't on. Sorry, yo. It's 10. Thank you. It's 10 for 10 minutes. I can't even function right now. I feel like because I wasn't on last week, that I should do some type of special. So my hour reading, just my hour reading for the next 3 days is going to be $25 off. So I'm going to do it for $45 if anybody's interested. And I'm also going to do the 15-minute reads for $11. It'll be a private, but you'll have to pay for it before the end of this live. And we'll set up a day this week to do that. Other than that, gotcha, Empress. Perfect. This apple is so good. Sorry. I literally had to force myself to get up and get on this live today. My energy has been like depleted as fuck. I slept 15 and a half hours today, well, last night, and then took another like 3-hour nap. So we're going to get started. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do a list tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do a list. I'm trying to get off of here at 11:45. But I am feeling better. I am. I think I've been low energy these past couple of days just because my I've been having a lot of energetic cleansings and stuff done. So I think they were just, my guides were just taking care of me. So what's up, Phantom? Sorry, this apple's so good. Hey, Charlie. I'm doing free questions, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing a list tonight. I might not do a list. I might just have Spirit guide me again. So I'm going to start with Empress. Nice, Araceli. I'm going to start with Empress, and then by that time, hopefully I'll know if I want to do a list or not. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, I figured Jen went to sleep. Just sent me that. Seth, gotcha. Okay. So I guess by the time I'm done with Seth, I'll know if I'm doing a list or if I'm just... Your phone's dying, oh no. All right, so Empress wants to know, how does Chris the Leo feel about me? How does Chris the Leo feel about Empress? Let me push this back. I feel like I'm really cluttered on the table today. How does he feel about her? Can you clarify? Okay. And 2 of Swords. This is interesting. Can I clarify this again, please? Clarify each again, please. I need a lot of clarifications for you, love. Can you clarify the 7 of Cups? It just seems like he's kind of confused right now. Are you guys in some type of conflict or like separation? Because what I see here right now, no communication, okay. It's not like bad, but it's not the best, if that makes sense. So it looks like this person is wanting to release. I don't think it's release you. I think it's release the whole situation, like where the situation is right now. They're working on spiritual transformation. Also getting rid of this mentality of lack that they have and trying to build some type of stability. I don't think that I think he definitely cares about you, but I think right now he's worried about his stability. Because then we also have the King of Pentacles right here, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is someone who is working on his professionalism, trying to get in a really stable and grounded point in their life, trying to enjoy the luxuries of being by themselves, like just trying to love themselves right now. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is trying to get abundance. Definitely, this seems like this is about his life right now. So that also might be a reason why there's no communication, because he's focused on getting stability together, getting his pentacles together. This part over here is a little bit more emotional to me. So we have the 2 of Swords. He's no longer in an indecision. And not wanting to, he lost a really good job recently. Okay, that would make sense. He definitely is no longer fighting this, but there's still a lot of confusion around it. He's knowing that there needs to be some action and movement on his side, but I think this is just clouding him right now. That's holding him back from doing it. We got the 8 of Cups, a desire to move on, but it's also spiritual and emotional growth. It was clarified by the 5 of Swords. So definitely wanting to move on from this conflict that he has with you, which is basically the no communication. But I think this right now is like the top of his priority list. So all the feelings that he has that pertain to wanting to come and fight for this relationship with you is like on the back burner right now. So I don't see a lot of love, a lot of like emotional stuff. I do see wanting to get out of this conflict with you, but I think this is just clouding him right now. Like he can't even think of anything but getting his money together. So let's see if he wants to get in a relationship. Does he want a relationship? Does Leo want a relationship with her? Ooh, child, he is worried about his money. Not taking that one. Give me another one. Yeah, he's stressed out about his money. I know you want to know how he feels about you, but it looks like his spirit is just like, I can't even function to even begin to think about that. Can we clarify the Queen of Pentacles? Okay. So yeah, he's not feeling stable enough for this Ten of Cups situation right now. So relationship, let's see. Yeah. Once again, we have the confusion card, the Seven of Cups, and procrastination. So honestly, if you want my honest opinion before I even pull cards on that, I don't see him communicating anytime soon because it looks like right now he's just trying to get his money together. Like you said, he lost his job. That might have really messed him up because he's stressed, like super stressed. Magician. Yeah, he's stuck in his head. He can't manifest anything because he's just worried about lack. He's in a lack mentality and he wants to move on from that. He's just really sad, like really sad, really stressed, really disheartened. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? Woo! All these reversals. Yeah, he's not really going, he's not seeing the bigger picture. He's not going for his wish fulfillment right now because he is in the Emperor energy, which a lot of times is good, but with these type of cards, it looks like the Emperor energy is someone who's logical. So he's really focused on what's going on in the 3D, his logic. Yeah, the Page of Wands. So he's going after some new exciting endeavor when it comes to getting his money together. I think once all of this settles, he'll be able to focus on his wish fulfillment again. But just at this time, he really wants to get himself together. And honestly, I don't blame him. And I say that because not a lot of men want to come forward to women when they're going through stuff like that. You know, they want to have their stuff together before they come and offer you anything. So let's see if he's going to communicate. Cat, it's just a feeling. And sometimes I want a better, like a more stronger direct message, especially with these minis, because I can't be pulling like 50 million cards. So is he going to communicate soon? Rather, can you see if I'm his wish fulfillment? Okay. Is Empress his wish fulfillment? Is Empress his wish fulfillment? Yeah. Queen of Cups. The Tower reverse. He doesn't want this to end. He doesn't want the feelings to end, the connection to end. He's just stressed. Got a lot of anxiety. 9 of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups, please? So it's sideways. It's not that he doesn't want to bring you an offer, a new passionate offer. It's just that he's not in the headspace to bring it. Can we clarify the life experience? Yeah, he doesn't want to move on from you. What he's not trapped in his head about is how he feels for you. He's just trapped in his head about his life, like where he's at right now. Can we clarify the 9 up there? Yeah, so he's stressed right now. So he's going into hermit mode, working on himself, reflecting, trying to recoup, get his pentacles together so that he can come forward and have this 4 of Wands with you. But it's like Mount Everest just rose up in front of him. So now he's got to climb Mount Everest and get his shit together before he can come back down and come to you. So you are his wish fulfillment. It's just life ain't going too hot right now. I hope that helped, love. I mean, I'm sure that we can get deeper into this and really figure out more what's going on. No problem. So if you want to book a private, please let me know. But I guess that's what Spirit felt like in the 10 minutes was the most important thing to tell you right now. That's what he's stressing about. Seth, you sent me a donation, love. What's your questions? You have 2 questions. Sounds good, Empress. Gotcha. Seth feeling his twin. Seth feeling his twin. Ooh. So weird that I've been getting a lot of sideways cards, and I used to never take those, but now I've been taking them lately. Seth feeling his twin. It's weird. Very weird. Interesting. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? Can you clarify the King of Wands? Can you clarify this one? The Sun, the Sun. Okay, I guess these are supposed to come out. Weird. Okay. This is a confusing spread. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so somebody's being deceptive in the connection about wanting to come forward. Got the Seven of Swords. Well, they're getting out of the deception. So maybe you are feeling your twin. Maybe your twin is getting to a place where they want to come forward and tell you that they want to come in, that they want to have this reconciliation. We have the King of Wands. Clarified by the Six of Cups. The problem is I think that your twin is still not in the right head frame, because King of Wands reversal to me represents emotional manipulation. So maybe that's why the Seven of Swords came out sideways as opposed to just upright, because they're not going to be fully honest. They're going to do some type of, and manipulation is not always like terrible. I mean, it's manipulation, but it's not always a bad way. It's just like someone who can victimize themselves or kind of like try to figure out if someone still cares about them instead of being like direct about it. Yeah, leaving out some truth. Exactly. Then we have the Sun here. So wanting their happiness right now, I'm assuming you are the King of Cups reverse because you are not really in each other's lives. And then we have the Ten of Swords reverse, which to me is a healing. Sometimes it just depends on what the spread is. And because it's with the Sun, I feel like the swords are coming out of the back, that there's going to be a healing period. So yeah, I would say that your twin is thinking about you, wanting to come back in, and that's probably why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. So what is your next question? Hello. I don't have a list going on right now. I typically do, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing this tonight or if I'm just going to let Spirit guide me. So I'll let you guys know that in a second. Just hang tight. Yeah, just hang tight. I'm gonna, even though there's not a list, don't throw questions at me. I'm gonna have Spirit guide me. So this cards come out sideways, Seth. How has she been? Yeah, I can see how she's been. How has Seth twin? Sometimes you got to ask Spirit to not throw the whole deck at you, because that happens often. A lot of people don't realize that they have multiple spirit guides. Some people have a lot of spirit guides. And I know some people even have, when they get readings done or healing done, they'll have some of the spirit guides released. So what is going on? Anyways. Yeah. So how's she doing? How's she doing? How spirit guides for days? Yeah. I know some people have had some spirit guides, like they've had clearings done or cleansings done where they released some of their spirit guides. So they've had too many. And I know the recent reading that I had done, she told me that I had so many that's why sometimes I second guess the things that come to my mind, because it's like everybody yelling and screaming, talking to me at once. How is she doing? How is six? Well, how she's doing is she's feeling very passionate. She also, she wants to come in. That's how she's doing. She's been thinking about you. She wants to come in, but the problem is she feels like she knows she's supposed to bring you some type of justice when she does. Like, you guys are going to have a conversation, but she's afraid that you're not going to be very receptive. So that has her in indecision. Yeah. Very passionate, wanting a 10 of cups. Yeah, just trapped in her mind, though. Trapped in her mind about it. Wanting to come in, but trapped. Yeah, and she's just not ready to bring the full truth yet, and she knows she has to. So, Empress. She's just not fully in her Empress mode yet. So she's afraid to go after her happiness and not sure if she's going to get her 10 of Pentacles. But she wants, she's not sure if she's going to get it. So she wants to come in. She's just trapped in her mind. That's funny, because you asked how she's doing, but how she's doing is she's thinking about you. And she's just trying to figure this out. But the problem is she's still got that wants energy, which is a little bit manipulative. She doesn't want to have to apologize. She just wants to get what she wants to get. So you're welcome. So that's the problem. Hey, Miyoshi. Oh, snap. Sure. So your birthday's coming up. Yeah, it's because she wants to come in. Yo, I feel that, Miyoshi. I'm good even when I'm not. I feel that. Ugh. All right, guys. I need some votes. Do we want to do a list? Because I'm getting off here at 11:45. Or should I just let spirit guide me? What do you guys want to do? It's like list, spirit, list, freestyle. Freestyle. Okay. It looks like spirit is winning. Spirit is winning. Okay. Let's see. Is everybody well versed in crystals, healing stones? Oh, you fed a baby. That's so cute. Okay, so we won't do crystals because that's not fair. Favorite genre of music? Let's go. Mind you, what's in my head right now is not my favorite genre, but apparently it's whoever I'm supposed to be reading for. Yeah, Seth, you can send another donation. That's another question. I'm so confused as why they have the genre in my head that they have in my head, and not a single person is saying it. Okay, Sydney. You chose it. Gotcha, Seth. It's country. Yes, Sydney got it. I was like, I don't understand. Sydney, drop your question, and then Seth, I got you. I do like country music though. I'm not like opposed to country music. It's just I was so confused. I think Sydney would disagree. Shersha, how does my Gemini X feel about me currently? Interesting. Can you clarify the sun, please? Clarify the sun. Can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune? Another one for the Wheel of Fortune. Can you clarify the Four Cups? This is sad. I don't even mean to laugh. It's just like he's a little pitiful right now. So we got the sun here, wanting to fight for the sun. You asked how he feels about you, so you are obviously the sun. Wanting to get out of this petty conflict, Five of Wands. So obviously you guys have not really been communicating. We also have the Wheel of Fortune here. He's basically like, I don't even want to say praying, but just like wishing and hoping that he can get out of this sadness with this Ten of Cups not coming to fruition, like this Ten of Cups, this thing ending with you. This is okay. And then we also have the Four of Cups with the King of Cups reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. So not wanting to move on from you, but still not feeling like he can come forward with any type of offer or emotions, which also the King of Cups reversed to me could also be a spilling out of emotions, because you see the cup is upside down. So it's like whatever was in the cup is spilling out. But he's really discontent with the fact that just still is the same, that he was not able to express himself, and that he doesn't want to move on from this. So right now he's pretty freaking sad about how things ended up with you guys, because he does still care about you. The only thing is I don't see any action of him coming forward. So it's like you can be sad about all this, but if you're sad with no action, then you're just pitiful to me. So he's just having a little pity party right now. Or a big pity party. Obviously, with emotions, it's a big one. Weak sauce? Oh my God, that would be such a good deck. Such a good deck. Or bitch assness. I'll take that too. But yeah. Looks like he's just really freaking sad. Which is just, it's so dramatic to me. Like, I don't even like being sad. Sammy will tell you. Like, I was definitely had a rough week last week. And I just think being sad and stuck in your head about stuff, yeah, it's good to release sometimes, but it's just such a waste of time. Like, just go and do it. Go after it. Put in some action. Like, it's just, It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating that people get so scared or so sad about things and just don't have any movement. They're just so stuck in fear. Like that shit is so stupid. Yeah, he's definitely a stubborn Gemini, which I have a Gemini who's trying to get to know me right now. And I'm like, am I ready for another Gemini in my life? Because the last one, who child, he was a lot. So, okay, Seth. Jim and I, because definitely a 3-person situation with 2 people. Okay. Seth, what's the juicy stuff? What do you want to know? Gemini. Ah, that's a good one. Gemini. Basically. So the girl I was in love with in college, okay. I should not be tired. I've literally slept all day. Like between 8 last night and right now, I probably slept like 18 hours, 19 hours. Ridiculous. Jim, hell no. Hello, Rabbi S. He's been calling me lately, and she was kind of going on to him. Okay, so we want to know. I think you kind of know her intentions, but we can dig a little bit deeper. Good news or stranger danger? I cannot. What are her intentions? Ooh, that's weird. That just went into a parent. That's funny. Not the whole deck, but I'll take that one. Can we clarify this 7 of Wands? 7 of Wands, please. Swords. All right. So we got the 7 of Swords first, or the 7 of Wands. So basically, it's just like stand your ground, watch yourself, defend yourself. Clarified by the Knight of Swords that literally says take time to carefully review your options. So I think they're already telling you to be just a little cautious and see about this because, and I think I know why. We have the Judgment card, we have renewal. So we have renewal with obviously, I mean, yeah, they're saying use your logic. Use your logic. Because I'm getting 2 things. I'm getting, yes, you can move in a different direction with this person, but make sure that it's worth it. or use your logic that maybe you are about to renew with your twin. So I'm getting two things from that, and I feel like I would have to pull a million cards just like really clarify that. But basically, use your discernment. We also have the Star card here, and it's like still having hope with a situation that you're having conflict with, which is literally probably with your twin, because obviously things aren't copacetic there. So you still have hope about your twin right there. And I think that's another reason why they're saying use your discernment, because you still have feelings in another place. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, which is the reconciliation card. So this reconciliation, which I'm going to get one more clarifier, can be, who is this reconciliation with? Who is this reconciliation with? Is it with the person we're talking about, or is it with the twin? Who is this reconciliation with? Let me know. Okay. It's with someone that you have a lot of passion for. And I'm going to say that's probably your twin, because you are trying to figure out if you should, you said it's tempting, but you didn't say like you really had a lot of feelings for this person. So I think they're telling you that there is going to be reconciliation with your twin. So use your discernment. Like, you can move this direction. I don't think that there's any bad intentions from this person, but I do think that you'd rather be with your twin, and that will kind of like throw a monkey wrench in the situation, because we have the Three of Cups and the King of Cups. So getting your commitment with the person that you want to be with. So I don't get stranger danger, but I also get like, you might not want to pull another person in a situation and still have feelings for someone else. So maybe that's what they mean by choose your battles wisely. Yes, make sure it's something worth it, that you want to really go for this. So I've been working a lot more, and I feel like I'm getting the muscles back in my arm again. What is this? That is crazy. Anyways, sorry. I'm getting distracted really easily. You thought those have muscles, you should see my spiritual side of myself. That one, my soul's got way more muscles than my physical body. When people keep messing with me, they're gonna get fucked up. Just saying. I mean, Vegas sounds like fun. I'm not gonna lie, I could see why it sounds tempting. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. All right, guys, let's think of something else. I'm like trying to think of something. I'm running out of ideas, guys. I need to be a lot more prepared for these like spiritual led ones. Guess we'll keep it simple. Favorite color? So I don't have a list tonight, blah. I'm just letting spirit lead me. Ashley got it like that. All right, that one's for Ashley then. And I said blue because I have my celestialite. And then the chairs on my grandmother's table are obviously blue, and I'm like staring at blue everywhere. So that was crazy. Yeah, Ashley had it like that. Apparently they know who need the readings tonight. I love this crystal, by the way, and it's in the shape of a heart. Kind of. Like not a true heart, but you know, you get the picture. A lopsided heart, which is literally every twin flame connection on the planet. You guys, seriously, I would love to read for everybody, but tell your spirit, guys, that you want a question, because from my experience with doing chats like this sometimes, I've literally been screamed at by somebody's spirit guides before to get their question. So just talk to them. The Drama Llama. It looks teal. It's like a baby blue. It's like a light denim blue. It's so pretty. Where you'll end up for university. Okay, you got to throw some options at where you're trying to go for university, though. It's not going to give me a name or anything. California or New York. Okay. Show me 3 cards for California and 3 cards for New York, Spirit. 3 cards for California. Three cards for New York. And 3 cards for New York, please. I know. It's funny, people have been trying to get me to move to California. And I just think LA is so toxic. But I do love the middle California, like Pismo Beach area, but everything closes at 6. And I am not spending San Fran prices. I'd rather go back to New York and do that shit. 2 more cards from New York, please. 2 more cards from New York. 1 more card from New York. 1 more card from New York. 1 more card for New York, not 2. 1 more. 1 more. All right, and then give me neutral in the middle. All right, so first, before I even tell you what they're saying about California or New York, you need to get it together. You need to stop being in your head about this. Stop having anxiety about this. It's not helping. Because honestly, I see bad in both California and New York. Not all the way bad, but I do see like at least 1 bad card in each one. So I really think you have the option of either. I don't think it's one is better than the other. I think you have disillusioned yourself to some capacity where you feel like it's a little bit more of a complex decision than it actually is. You just have to make the decision. That's the problem. I think for you, New York is more familiar because you're right close to home. So you still have this, like the Hierophant is, to me, it's traditional, it's marriage, but it's also home. You have the Lovers, it's family, it's friends. But I do still see stress here. And then in California, I see a passionate new beginning, but I do see difficulty with money. And then I see being able to plant your seeds and really grow there, which anytime you get out of your comfort zone, you're going to grow regardless. But there's 2 different types of stresses. I think the stress here is dealing with relationships and people. I think the stress in California is dealing with money. So it's like you got to pick your poison at that point. Can we clarify the 2 of Pentacles? Can we clarify the 4 of Pentacles? Yeah, you honestly though, the conflict that I see in New York, like the stress I see in New York is really just you holding on to things that you need to let go of, like holding on to conflicts you need to let go of or situations that are stressful. I mean, that's something you can easily clear up, but that's all about your headspace. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for California. So I see with this 5 of Pentacles, it's 2 things. It's money and it's a person. I see you being really hung up and caught in your head about it, about how to make money, which I think you should just, if you have all of that figured out before you get there, you'll be fine. But don't just head there and not have a plan, right? I also see this as a person, like you being stuck in your head about a certain individual, which I feel like I know who that is. I think it might be a little harder to see them when you're in California. But I don't feel like that should be a reason to stop you from going to California. Let's just be very clear about that. So I just think as long as you have a plan and you work on healing yourself, you're going to be fine with either decision you make. You just have to make the decision and do it. I hope that helps. Yes, pick one and commit. Yeah, there's no right or wrong choice. It's just a choice that you're going to have to make. Actually, I lied. There is a wrong choice. You not making a choice and you just being stuck in your head about it. That is definitely something to be concerned about. You're welcome. Blah, I'm choosing by being led by spirit. So if you could just hold off on your question until you're actually chosen, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, guys, so let's do flower. Favorite flowers. If you guys want a definite question answered, you're more than welcome to donate. It's $3 for a question. But other than that, just wait to be chosen. Only 2 flowers you know of. So the flower that's in my head, I'll give you guys a little hint. I'll give you 2 hints. It starts with an L and it's kind of an ancient flower. So the person who gets it off of that hint, then they're definitely going to they're going to get a question answered. It's an ancient flower, guys. Melody, there we go. Melody, if you want to drop your question. Lettuce. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. Y'all are hilarious. I don't know if I want ancient lettuce in my salad either. You honestly used Google. I mean, hey, if that's how your spirit guides wanted to make sure you had a question answered, then so be it. Caesar salad does have lettuce. It does have lettuce. But Caesar is ancient, so you're right. That is an ancient salad. Yeah, I've been really into lotuses lately, but I have more of a Egyptian perspective from lotuses than ancient Asia. Really, Lily? Okay. Interesting. I love when people give me updates because it lets me know that I'm not crazy. I'm not just like pulling bullshit. And I should know that, but that's good. Let's see. Will my crush Dahlia break up with a third party to reconcile? Will my crush Dahlia break up with a third party to reconcile? Okay, so for right now, I can definitely give you an answer to your first question. Definitely going to break up with a third party. The commitment card, Three of Cups, is reversed, clarified by the Eight of Coins. So I think actually in the process of working to break up. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed as well, so not really reciprocating, and we have the Judgment card reversed. So I think this has to do with the third party as well with you. I don't think that Dahlia was reciprocating equally to either of you, and this caused a lot of guilt. We also have the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Pentacles is literally being single, but being single for self to get self together. So right now, I can't tell you if there's going to be a reconciliation, but I can definitely tell you that this person is no longer going to be, is going to break up with this third party at some point. The thing is, this person is not balanced yet, and they're still feeling some guilt, and that's going to hold them back from making the steps towards you. So do I see them wanting to work on that? Yes. And I'm going to pull one more card just to get that confirmed. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person does not want to bring any truth because that truth is going to, basically, they're going to have to get their shit together. So we have this, the Sun here. Can we clarify the Sun? Yeah, this person still has like a lot of growing up to do. So when they become single, there's going to be definitely a period of time where they get their pride and ego together. And that they work on still in this being unbalanced so that they can start being a more truthful person. Because I just don't think they're that mature right now. And I really don't see, I hate to say I feel bad for the third party, but I do feel partly bad for the third party because they're not being reciprocated to either. Like this person is literally just kind of using people in the way that they want to use them for their benefit right now. So I think right now you, Melody, should focus on yourself because this person has a lot of growing up to do. Like a lot of growing up to do. Yeah, no, they definitely feel bad for not reciprocating, but at the same time, I don't see much action in them doing anything to fix it. Like they feel bad, but they're being a coward. That's the only word I can think about it. And there's a lot of people in that energy, like being cowardly for doing things that they know that they had no business doing and just not coming forth and apologizing or trying to make the situation right. It's kind of like being really selfish with, because they just don't want to look like the bad guy. And that's that pride and ego. not even realizing that you will actually not look like the bad guy if you come forward and just apologize, or you'll be respected more if you just give the truth. You look like a dick when you don't. So I don't get the concept. I really don't. I don't understand it. We just lost communication. Yeah, no, this person was never able to really give to you in general. Like, I feel like they feel bad for not reciprocating to you. There is care there because they do feel guilt, they do feel bad, but this person is just, they got some growing up to do. They got a lot of growing up to do, and they need to start taking responsibility for their actions. Like, you should have never been pulled into that third party situation in the first place to even lose communication. Does that make sense? Like, this person should have been honest from the get-go. This person should have been honest about how they feel. You should have never even been led on to the point where you even have feelings enough to want to ask the question, is this person going to reconcile with you? You know? So they got some growing up to do. They got some shit to handle. They need to stop being a coward. They need to stop being weak, and they need to own up to their shit so that they can heal and that you can heal as well. But the great thing about it is you have the power to heal yourself. Just have to focus on yourself and move in a different direction. And if this person comes back later, fantastic. Hopefully they'll be a much better version of themselves. But if they don't, you will definitely find somebody who appreciates you and definitely deserves you more. So I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but this person is just really immature right now. We are in the same boat, my love, so don't feel like you're alone. A lot of us in this chat are in the same boat, so. Let's see. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are all in this situation with somebody. Favorite fruit, guys. Oh, I don't even like this fruit. What is going on? They're like literally making me think of all the things that I'm just not a fan of right now. Right, Saturn does go direct on the 18th. Shit's about to get real. Y'all, I don't even like this fruit. Lash Out, you got it. I hate watermelon. I'm like, why are they? Look, Lash Out got it. I don't understand. I love strawberries, and I love mangoes, and I love pineapples, and I love green grapes. I even like bananas. I like all that shit, but I hate watermelon, and the one that they put in my head is watermelon. It's water mush. It's literally sugar mush. How can you eat that shit? Ugh. Of course you did, Samuel. Samuel's just so classy. I can't. My cousin is a private chef, but she also owns a catering company. And she had this family that she used to cook for that literally, or in like shop for. And they'd literally be like, we only eat pineapple when we're in somewhere in like the Asian islands or something like that. Like, that's the only place we eat pineapple from. Like, I just can't. You're scruffy classy. Okay. Ugh, I hate watermelon. I just can't. 555 is definitely change. 222 is keep the faith. 222 is also relationship, so there could be a change in your relationship. But let's ask the cards to see. Also, you guys, when you see angel numbers, make sure you take note of what you were thinking about before you saw that angel number or while you saw that angel number. It's really important because those numbers are typically a message to what you've typically a message about what you were thinking about. So when people see 666, a lot of people hate that number, but really that number is like change your mindset, change your perspective, or change your thoughts. It's like a warning, like it's because obviously what you think is what you manifest. So if you're thinking negatively about something and you see 666, it's like change your thoughts. Okay, something more positive. It's not necessarily that something bad is going to happen. I know a lot of people when they see that number, they think that it's like something bad's going to happen. But yeah, something bad will happen if you manifest something bad will happen. So I actually like that number, surprisingly, because 6 is the number of unconditional love. So I don't have a problem with that number, but a lot of people do. What changes coming for last shout? Okay. Let's see. Thanks, Sammy. So you got some justice coming. Can I get 3 more cards? Can you clarify the 10 of Wands? Okay. So you do have some justice coming. Can we clarify what the justice is? With your Emperor. That's funny. I literally was like 222 about relationships. So you have justice coming with your Emperor. How that pertains, obviously, you know your life way better than me. Whatever you've been wishing or hoping for an apology for or some type of acknowledgement for, you're going to get that. The person is just procrastinating right now, but they're getting out of that energy because the card is sideways. So you will get some type of apology coming for you in this month. I also see the 10 of Wands, which is literally like burdens, emotional burdens too, stress-related things. We have the 18, which is the moon, which 18 equals 9, and 9 is always like a self-care number to me. But important for this psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So there's fears that you have and associated with these burdens that happen to be with your 2 of Cups, which is your Emperor. Obviously, that popped up again. So there have been some burdens. Maybe that's what you've been waiting for the apology or acknowledgement for. But they're telling you to release the fears that you have associated. What they're also telling you, though, is, and I've had this conversation with you before, we have the High Priestess and we have the 7 of Wands. So literally, they're telling you to be careful before you act and choose your battles wisely. So however your reaction may be to when this person comes up, or if this person doesn't come quick enough to acknowledge this and make an apology, they're telling you to choose your battles wisely and be careful about the things you say and how you act on this. So don't get angry, right? Because 7 of Wands is also a fiery card. So what is the outcome of this month? You don't feel the same no more? There's something might happen. Remember, this is future energy. So something might happen that might piss you off. I don't think it's anything big, but I think it's a lesson for you because I feel like you're kind of a reactory person. So yeah, you feel like you've passed all of that. So that makes even more sense because let me tell you guys a little secret. Spirit likes to test us to make sure that we really learned the lessons that we claim that we've learned. So I think you have a test coming, my love. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a situation because the 3 of Swords came out, the Tower came out, and the 4 of Pentacles came out. So, look. You are about to be tested. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, but I also think our perspective makes things seem way worse than they actually are. Choose your battles wisely. Be careful how you react. If you feel like you've been past all that, remember that in the moment that you get triggered, okay? Because they want to test to make sure that you really learned this lesson. And I wouldn't be surprised, especially with Miyoshi mentioning Saturn going direct and the 9-9 portal, that all of us are going to have tower moments and all of us are going to be tested and triggered. So they're just reminding you, show that you really learned the lessons that you claimed you learned. I would say they're good changes because it's like passing a test. It's like you passing all these tests all year in school, right? To graduate. And now you got a final. This is your final. This is your final. So yes, it's good changes because you're about to graduate, but you got to pass the final before you can graduate. Look, I wish we all could, Sammy. I want to cheat on some off the chest too, the test of life. You get it? Okay, good. Yes, this is your final. So just be prepared. Yes, you are going to pass. You got this. And now that you know, now that you've been warned, it's like a cheat test, like a cheat sheet. So good question to ask. What can I think of? What can I think of? Let's do a color again. Let's do a color again. An elective in confusion. I think we all are. That's why we're all here. Aries moon, you got it. You guys, let me tell you, I've been using this stuff called Curology. I don't know if you heard about it. It's like this online face stuff. Basically, you send in pictures of your skin and you tell them like things you want to work on, like your pores or wrinkles or acne or scars or dark marks, whatever. And then they make a formula for you. So I've been using it. It's been almost 3 weeks now. I have no foundation on right now. Not an inch of foundation at all. I love this stuff. It's amazing. So if you have skin problems, I would definitely look into Curology. You get to use it. I'm just in a trial right now, so I'm definitely going to continue to subscribe to them. But it's literally $5 to ship it to you. You get it free for a month. They give you a month's worth, and you get to try it. And if you love it, you continue to use it. And it's like $60 every 2 months after that, which is like nothing in comparison. So if you're someone who buys a lot of skincare products, which I do, like $30 a month is a drop in a bucket. So Aries moon, drop your question, love. Oh, thanks, Sammy. Oh, no, varsity. What are your psychic abilities and how should you use them? You know what's funny? That used to be one of my strongest gifts, to be able to tell people like what they were good at. But typically they're around me. I've done it with the cards a few times, so we'll see. We'll see what they say. But yes, y'all. And then with Curology, you get a dermatologist that you can consult with. You can contact, and they can adjust your formula if need be. My skin, like literally after 2 days, felt amazing. Amazing. I love this stuff. What are Aries Moon's psychic abilities? What are Aries Moon's psychic abilities? Be as clear as possible, Spirit. What are Aries Moon's psychic abilities? What are Aries Moon's psychic abilities? Well, this is getting pretty clear. Yeah, you're a healer. You're here. You're definitely a healer. And I think that you have a connection to angels. And I mean, I'm going to say communicate with angels because we have the 8 of Wands. I think when you are when you're doing healing work, that you'll be channeling angels. And not everybody channels angels when they do work. Like other people channel ancestors, some people channel different things, but you'll be working exclusively with angels. You definitely help people move, change, and work with difficult situations. You help people with renewal. I'm just trying to figure out if you're a physical healer or a spiritual healer. Let's see. My hand makes a clear M. This one, not so much. But this one does. Okay. Yeah, I pray to Archangel Michael a lot. I mean, this is kind of an M, but not as good as this one. I keep being told that I'm a healer too, that I'm supposed to be working with like spirit release therapy. But I'm like, oh, I already deal with like enough getting dark entities and stuff off of me, just working with tarot and helping people out and having really jealous, envious people do things towards me. But that's a whole nother story. I don't know if I want to do that as a career and like help people get it off them. I don't know. It just gives me a little bit of fear. Is this physical? Is this physical? Show me pentacles if it's physical. Show me pentacles if it's physical. It's spiritual. So you'll be doing healing work. I mean, obviously you'll probably be able to do it physically too, but I think you'll be doing it remotely more so. We have another angel that popped out. So I think you'll be energetically healing people. Okay, you don't have that on your hand, so that makes sense why I didn't see physical. Yeah. You will be doing energetic healing, which is really cool. It's like, gosh. So yeah, like spirit release therapy, essentially. Because spirit release therapy, you don't use your hands for that. Definitely would look into that. There is a person who actually teaches classes for that. Happy Twins 1111, Charlotte. She's really dope. Yes. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing spirit release therapy. Well, that was clear. Happy Twins 1111. Her website is Happy Twins Tarot, I believe. Let me Google. Make sure. Happy Souls 1111. So basically, spirit release therapy is like spiritual exorcisms. And I'm literally gonna read to you what her spirit release therapy things are, so maybe you can get like a little bit more insight. But so spirit release therapy is a clinical alternative to religious exorcism and traditional shamanistic practice. If you are involved in or practicing any form of spirituality without adequate protection, you are particularly vulnerable to psychic attack from either dark force entities, hexes, and or curses delivered by third parties. When I conduct an SRT, 2 of us work together, both the medium and facilitator, to connect with your spiritual body and energetic fields and review overall spiritual health, clearing anything negative as required. This includes, but is not limited to, hearing voices and or unpleasant, intrusive thoughts, curses or hexes, possession resulting in unwanted behaviors, including drug, alcohol addiction, eating disorders, and or violence. And one of your cards that I pulled literally had drug addictions on there. So Seeing, feeling negative presence about a person or their home. Sudden onset of anxiety, depression, or illness, which does not seem related to your present circumstances or conditions. An STR treatment ensures that the recipient is made sovereign. That is to say, you will be in full possession of your soul, emotional, physical, and mental body without interference. Many twins report a dramatic increase in 3D, 5D communication with their twin and improved moods and overall feelings of well-being. Guidance on protection and aftercare is included. This is a remote service. You will receive a detailed report via email after the service is completed. Please note that the booking time is simply to allocate your slot. Is not representative when your report will be delivered, blah, blah, blah. So I haven't necessarily I've done twin flame healing with her, but I haven't done the SRT. But I've heard really good things about it, about her personally, so. Yeah, definitely. That's why I haven't necessarily taken her course yet to learn it yet. She told me actually that I probably wouldn't need to take her course because I'm already a really good visualizer and everything like that. So she was like, she'd probably do something private with me. But I want to make sure that I am not fearful at all, and B, have my my energy together and more stable than what it's been this summer before I dive into something like that. So next one, let's see. Ooh, that's too vast, guys. That's too vast. They'll be guessing forever. Countries. You're welcome, Aries Moon. Countries. We're going to do countries, guys. Hi, Kia. I feel like I saw it. Yeah, P-Love. It's funny because I have thought of two different ones. Like you guys had already started before I could even like really solidify it. So I thought of two different ones. I thought of the Bahamas, and I was also thinking about Japan. So I'm going to do P-Love and I'm going to do Miyoshi. And if I have time, I'm going to do one more person after that. So P-Love, drop your question. Varsity said Japan first? Okay. So Varsity and P-Love. Hey, Princess Laura, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in here before. General finances? Sure. That's quick and easy. I'm surprised that Egypt didn't pop in my head because I've been like super stuck on Egypt lately. Okay, so P-Love wants to know what's going on with the finances. Clear. clear about finances, please. Okay. So many cards. So many cards. Finances. Can you clarify the Five of Pentacles reverse, please? Five of Pentacles reverse. P-Love, you really got to work on your manifestation. Can you clarify the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, like you're stressing yourself out over this. Can we clarify the Star? Strength. Okay. So you really need to work on manifestation. Everything will work out perfectly for you if you just change your perspective. I think that you're looking at life through eyes of lack as opposed to what you want to come in. And this is for everybody. What you say and what you think are super powerful. So if in your head, you're like, oh, I don't have money for this, or this isn't working out, or I'm not going to get this, or this isn't going to happen. That's literally what you're manifesting. You have to manifest that money's going to work out. Because I see that you're working hard, like you're working really hard, but the anxiety that you have associated with money is causing you to have a lack of strength and confidence in yourself. It's causing your hope of things changing to kind of be out of whack. Like I see there's all these reversals centered around you actually working hard because you're in this anxiety. So get out of this lack mentality. Your finances are going to change, but the change starts within yourself. And I know that sounds crazy. You're just like, oh, words can't change. Yes, no, it's absolutely, yeah, you have to manifest this shit, baby. Look, this Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. If you want to get in this King of Pentacles energy, you have to manifest this. And you have to do it with passion. You have to do it with positivity. So your finances will change if you start to think positive. Like this was just the clearest shit that I could ever think of. Like this was a very clear message. So that's good to hear. But yeah, it's going to change for you for sure. Exactly, Sammy. So P-Love, like everything's going to work out. You're welcome. It's going to work out for you. Varsity, drop your question. And while you're doing that, I'm going to think of another thing. What else? You're going to get it, but you have to tell yourself, I'm going to have stability. Tell yourself, I'm already stable until you believe it. Words of affirmation every morning in the mirror. I'm already stable. Abundance falls over me. Money flows in my pocket. It's that simple. You would think I remember the name, but Spirit does, so it doesn't matter. How is Varsity's boot feeling for her? They know who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, y'all. How is Varsity's boot feeling? Not the whole deck. I know, but you have to understand how many people I do readings for. I can't remember all these names. This is interesting. Because we have the Ten of Cups, but then we have the Three of Swords sideways and the Five of Cups reverse. So Five of Cups reverse is good. Can we clarify the Ten of Cups? You hung up your pimp coat. You still have the cane, though. The Ten of Cups. Yeah. You're his Queen of Wands. A lot of passion for you. He's still taking a leap of faith on this Ten of Cups situation. Can we clarify the Three of Swords? Why is there kind of sadness? Can you clarify this? Can you clarify the 5 of Cups? Okay. So there's some sadness. Now you're going to have to bear with me. Don't freak out. Because of a past relationship he had not working out. I think he's a little scared that that's going to repeat itself with you. He never fully healed from that past relationship. So I think he might have been the one in the wrong. And so I feel like he's just like, he knows this person wasn't the person he was supposed to be with them. So he knows that. He's aware of that. He's just like afraid that history is going to repeat itself with you. He just doesn't want things to turn out bad with his wish fulfillment. So he's trying to get into a space where he can spill out his emotions, because I don't think he's that vulnerable with his emotions, and not be as cold, but he's still a little scared. Hey, Vanilla. Yeah, no, don't freak out. Because it's not like he's thinking about this person because he wants to be with them or he cares about them. He's thinking about this person because he's thinking about not wanting to mess up this situation he has with you, because things didn't turn out great in the last situation. So I actually don't have a list tonight, Vanilla. I'm letting Spirit lead me. So this has been an ongoing thing with him. Like, I think he's actually healing this last situation, which is great, because this entire time he's been like worried about screwing things up with you or getting himself right or being a good person. So I think this is just the next step. Like, he's purging things that he needs to get rid of to continue to get to a really, really good place with you. So don't be sad about it. Yeah, he wants to, he's realizing, I think he's looking at this last relationship like, what did I do wrong? Evaluating it so that he can make sure that he rectifies that and changes that for you. So that seems to be what's going on right now. Gonna have to keep me posted. Okay, I know I said I was getting off at 11:45, but 32, ooh, child. Well, this person trying to get at me is 38, and I'm like, I don't know, you're so old, you're so much older than me, but he doesn't look it. What's the next? So 11:43, what's the next one? I'm gonna stay on here till 12. Yeah, or maybe later. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, y'all. Month. Give me a month. Give me a month. Facts. Okay, Kat, you got it that quick. Kat got it. Of course, I'm gonna do my birthday month. Duh, y'all. Fepu Garrett. Oh, this Curology, you guys. I'm just looking at my skin like, yes. Yes. Let's see. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. It's the place. Kat's thinking about moving to a good option for her. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, child. Can you clarify the 7 of Wands? Are you having problems in the place that you're currently staying at? Or there's like just the energy is not always good? Maybe if you're staying with family, it's just like you get drained by them or situations. Yeah. Oh, you said yes, family. Thanks, Spirit. So look, I'm gonna interpret this as yes, it's a good idea. Because I have the Seven of Wands here with the Seven of Cups reverse. Basically protecting yourself, defending yourself, and getting out of confusion. In the middle, I have the Dreamer card, which is take a leap of faith. And then the Wheel, a time of positive change, situation moving in direction, a good direction for you. And I feel like if you don't, they're giving me, if you don't, we have the Four of Swords reversed. So this is like being stuck and stagnant. And the Eight of Wands reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. So not really being able to heal. I don't think it's going to be the easiest, because obviously what comes owning, having your own place, it's bills and things like that. Financially, but spiritually, it's a very, very good idea. And honestly, if you're in a much spiritual, like a better pace spiritually, you'll be able to manifest way better. So, what will be the outcome? What will be the outcome if she moves? So yeah, you're going to be a little stressed, but I don't think it's nothing that you can't handle. They're basically saying be confident, stand up for yourself and be confident. Don't give up. Like, it's not going to be the easiest transition. And I mean, I stayed in my apartment for 8 years and I literally just moved and I already feel better, but it was never anything I couldn't handle, you know, anytime like bills became a problem or anything like that. So just make sure that you're on your P's and Q's, that you're working and you're doing what you need to do. You have a plan set in motion in place. Don't just move like with no plan. But at the same time, it's nothing you can't handle. You just have to get yourself in a confident headspace and like that you're just going to do it. Be courageous and just do it. Yeah, I can see the isolation thing here with the Page of Cups, but I just feel like the isolation is going to be on you. I don't think it's going to be on anything else. You don't have to be isolated. That wouldn't be fair to the foreigners. Let's see. You're welcome. Oh. I'm trying to think of one, guys. I'm struggling right now. Last time we did animals. We can do animals again. Animals. Give me an animal. If we were playing hot and cold, you guys would be so cold. Oh, Miyoshi, you got it. Penguin. I had thought that was going to take forever for you guys to get. Spirit's on it. Oh. You guys, I've had so many guys coming at me right now. I don't even know how to function. Like when I was in Texas, I had like 5 date offers. Like my phone has been getting blown up tonight. I don't even know what to do. I'm just like, it is really random, Yoshi. I'm just not the best with like relationships and commitments and opening myself up and getting to know people. So all this attention makes me a little bit uncomfortable, surprisingly. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. But I'm like, what the hell? Thanks, Fellini. Or Filani. I don't know why you called you Fellini. We have this place called Fellini's here. It's the worst pizza on the planet. Everybody loves it, but maybe I'm just biased because I'm a New Yorker. Lots of baby activity in my dreams. So what you asking though? Exactly, Varsity. Like, what are you asking? Who the fuck is that? Maybe you never said the person's name, so I didn't know. But what? All right, well, let's do this shit. Second baby mama. Gotcha. I was like, did he have two baby mamas? He did. I remember you telling me that. He's got 3. Oh, no child. You did tell me that. Woo. It's been a minute that I put on Ray, so. Not Pokemon. I'm done. Oh my gosh. Pregnant by Ray. She's pregnant by Ray. You sure the baby dreams are about Ray and not you? Okay. Question. How has your sleep been lately? And be honest. Because I feel like you're going through an awakening right now. But I also, in between, yeah, I feel like you're going through an awakening right now. So I feel like these cards are about you. I don't think those dreams are about Ray. We have the Page of Cups here. Someone new enters your life. If they haven't already entered, someone new has entered your life. I see the Chariot. This person is coming rushing in, or they came rushing in. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is reconciliation. So it could be someone from your past, or you could be that you're healing things from your past. But on these cards are children. And then we have the Six of Swords reverse. So not fully healing. Those dreams might not even be about having a baby. It might be about rebirth, like things changing for you. Yeah, we got the Six of Wands here. Changes, victory. Those dreams might be rebirth dreams. But I'm going to ask, are these dreams about rebirth? Let me know. Let us system know. Yeah, they're about rebirth. The renewal card came out. It's not about actual babies, so don't fret. I think there's things that you need to end, like there needs to be a death for rebirth. Does that make sense? So that's what that is. Those dreams are not about Ray. They're about rebirth. You're going through another wave of awakening right now. And that's just their way of showing it to you. And I think that's also a lesson in itself, to not assume that it's about Ray when things that trigger you in a way come up. I just saw what you said, Varsity. Some men do collect them like Pokemon. That's hilarious. That's funny. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to get off this thing. I think that was a combination of your fear when it comes to that she was trying to hurt and kill me. Yeah, I think that was a part of your fears. But I mean, it might also be a good thing to protect yourself spiritually. I mean, that might be another reason why the Nine of Swords came out, but I don't think it has anything to do with the baby. I think the taunting in the dream was one of your fears. I don't think it was anything of that nature, but we can definitely look more into it. Just text me tomorrow and we'll figure it out. All right, last one. Favorite dessert. Let's get it. This one's really specific, and it has fruit in it. So, if that helps. If anybody was listening earlier, it has my favorite fruit in it. Strawberry shortcake, yes. All right, y'all. I'll be back on tomorrow if I wasn't able to get your question today. I've just been working a lot more, and like I said, I was energetically low as the fuck last week, but I'm feeling much better. So I'll be back on tomorrow. It's strawberry shortcake. She got it. She got it. But like I also said, I'm doing a special for my hour reads. Email me if you're interested. It's $45, that's how much my 30-minute is. So anybody who's like been getting free questions from me for a while, if you finally want to get more insight, remember these mini readings don't really tell you everything. They tell you what I can fit in a mini reading. So you won't be disappointed if you get a longer reading. Even the 10 minutes sometimes just don't do it. So definitely contact me if you are interested. And make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm going to try to start pumping out more generals. I think I might do a general tomorrow. And yeah, just trying to get my life together, y'all. Just trying to get it together. Oh, thanks, Falani. Gadelia, I want to make sure I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Post your question, love. Pimp coats and canes for everybody. Online, in person, or at work. Ooh, child. GG for short. Got you. You should not be worried about how you're going to meet your soulmate, but I guess we'll see if we can figure out. Enjoy these memes. I love how I said you should not be trying to figure it out, and literally Spirit is like being so tough with the shuffle. Like super tough with the shuffle. Oh, thanks, Sammy. You're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Y'all boost my confidence so much. Okay. How is she gonna meet her soulmate? Spirit's funny. They got jokes. They got jokes. Give me something. Could very well be at work, because we have the Three of Pentacles here, which is being a team player, being a team builder, usually a work hard. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. And then we have the Three of Wands, it's waiting for your ships to come in. And the Four of Pentacles. These are all Pentacles. So I'm going to say most likely work. Most likely work. But let's just confirm. All these reversals. I will say, though, you're going to make it really hard for your soulmate to come in if you think too much about it. And you're also going to have options. You're going to have options. So you wanted to know at work, in person, or online. So it could also be online. So I think you're going to meet somebody at work, but there's a possibility that you have more options and you'll be meeting some people online as well. Oh yeah, you got some options coming. But you have to remember what a soulmate is. Everybody's a soulmate. Your family member's a soulmate. The stranger on the street that influences you, says something to you that like makes you have some type of growth to some extent is a soulmate. So you're meeting soulmates left and right. I feel like Spirit's being funny because that's a very general question. Like your coworkers. I have coworkers that are soulmates. Like a lot of my subscribers are soulmates. So I know that you're probably talking more about love, but Spirit's being funny. But I also feel like you do have options coming. So you're just going to have to decipher who's the right soulmate. But a lot of our soulmate, we all have so many soulmates, like it's ridiculous. Everybody you meet in your life that has some type of influence on you in some type of form or capacity is a soulmate. So I think the thing for you to do, which let me just ask what's coming for you in love, because I think that's a better question, is not focus about how it's coming or when it's coming, just to kind of like continue to work on yourself and heal yourself so that when the right person comes in, you are ready for them. But what's coming in love? That's crazy how that just happened. Crazy how that just happened. And then what I'm going to do is end this chat with some messages from Spirit. And then we'll be good to go, guys. So what's coming in love for her? What's coming in love for her? So you do have, child. You have someone coming in, but this is a lesson that you're going to need to take. In love while recovering from divorce. Gotcha. That's probably what this is, the Emperor, and we have the Ace of Swords and Judgment. I was neglected by my ex. You have healing to do. You have healing to do. And so it's like there's a lesson coming, but you clearly just mentioned that. So that means you already had that lesson. You've got healing to do. You are still stuck on something that you planted your seeds for and weren't able to harvest. And you're still stuck in this mindset about it. Yeah, Judgment, the Three of Cups reversed. Look, you're not ready for love yet. And I hate to say it like that, but you're not. You've got some healing to do. You need to focus on Gigi. What does Gigi need? What type of love does Gigi want? Yeah, and focus on school too. Don't focus on, like, you need to heal from this past relationship, because if you get in a relationship now, it's not going to work out because you're going to still be stuck on this past situation. So please, 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 please work and focus on yourself right now. Once you do heal, Spirit, what's going to come out? Once she does heal, what's going to happen for her in love? The soulmate you've been wanting is going to come in. But you got to do the healing first. And if you don't do it and you're trying to find somebody, you're going to have more lessons to deal with this new person, with the somebody you were trying to find before this soulmate comes in. So you got to focus on yourself. Focus on working with loving yourself. Don't be focused on the neglect that you had. The neglect was not them. The neglect was you. You were neglecting yourself to even be in a situation to be neglected by somebody. And I know that's hard to take. It's very hard to receive. I've had to be told that before. Literally, you have the power to love yourself and be happy. So do that for yourself. And then you're going to attract somebody who's going to do the same for you. So I would really focus on healing yourself, loving yourself, and not being so focused on how a person's coming in or when a person's coming in, because they're going to come in, you know? You just got to get yourself to the vibrations to attract the right person in. So let me pull for everybody. What does Spirit want everybody in the chat to know tonight? What messages do you want to leave everybody with who's still in here with? You're welcome. Woo. That was such a mistake. What do you want to leave everybody with tonight? All right, guys. Take whichever one resonates with you, whether they all resonate or one resonates. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that the miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they'll do for you. Gigi, they're talking to you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. Okay, the next one. Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic, seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take the wind. Your desires count and you're worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. All right. And our last one. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. The one that is unfamiliar will be the right, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes and is made new and is given you hope. Loving you always. So look, all these cards are about manifesting, rebirth, waiting for the right timing, letting spirit handle it. All of us have to let things go. We just have to get to a place where we are just not like stuck and stagnant, wanting for something to happen now and just enjoy the present moment. Yes, that is what your reading was about. So it's really important, and this is something that I'm currently battling with right now. Just be in the present. Enjoy the present. Don't let anybody get you down. The lower your vibrations, the easier it is for people to affect you. So if you stay positive and know what's coming for you is coming for you, and just you're letting it go and putting it in God's hands for the moment, then let that happen and do it and be happy. Choose happiness. I tell you guys this all the time. Happiness is a choice. Choose it. And I got to remind myself this stuff too. Don't ever let yourself be in an energy that is not becoming of you. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some generals posted. If you want a personal with me, definitely reach out. Make sure you follow me on IG so you can get little updates on there. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. I love the support. And thank you for my new subscribers. I'm excited to see and get to know you guys a little bit more better. So everybody have a good night. I will talk to you later. Bye. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome.